impressive so far. I think one of my quotes of the night so far from Danny Swanson: "My hips are dying," he said a few minutes ago, and there's a few in the same boat as well. Got Charlie Mulgrew alongside me for the commentary on the final. Charlie, you're actually looking worryingly fresh.
I feel all right, to be fair. It's my head that's hurting after that disaster from us, but listen, we were up against 3 much better teams than us. We didn't turn up in the night, we never had enough legs in the team, so that's what it is. But 2 good teams, deservedly so, in the final.
Is that the banana boots hung up for good, or will they...
Banana boots will not be seen. Well, I said that last year, but they ended up making an appearance, so...
It's the boomerang boots, they keep coming back.
They're 2 sizes too big, but I put another insole in them, so they fitted me, although it didn't look like that out there. They fitted me, but maybe get them back on next year.
You did score that long-range job against Cammy Bell, so...
Oh, I can't claim that.
Are you giving him the credit for that one? Well, this should be interesting. Can they lift themselves for the final 15 minutes of the tournament? Aberdeen and Dundee United, they've looked pretty fresh, and they've come with a plan, and the plan has come through pretty impressively so far. John Rankin will have felt that from Johnny Hayes.
Johnny Hayes is a big player for Aberdeen. Just the amount of legs and the running power he's got is a major asset. You need a few young ones in there, Rob, don't you?
Yeah, and he looks as if he could still be playing. I was saying that to Kirk Broadfoot.
Gomez is still playing, isn't he?
He is, yeah, and he looks like it.
Surely there's a rule on that, no? Swanson's still playing as well.
Yeah, and you want to change the rules?
I just want to, it'd be nice to know what the rules are on that.
Yeah. I can feel a complaint coming in already.
Just interested.
Yeah. John Rankin, Danny Swanson. Patient. Just working it around, waiting for the moment. And there is the moment, and there is the opening goal, and it's Paul Dixon. I think that's 3 in the night for him.
What a ball that is. You need to be patient, wait for the gap. Swanson's done that. A great turn and a finish. It's hard to control the ball, so fair play to Dixon. It's very bobbly surface. It's hard to do stuff first time. Great touch for Dixon, and yeah, good finish.
He's having a good night, Paul Dixon. Lee Miller still in the frame for Golden Boot. Andy Considine could be in the Golden Boot contention if he's not careful. Kevin McNaughton can't hit the target. Let's hear from Craig Conway on the touchline.
Craig, 1-0 United, still a long way to go, but going according to plan so far?
Yeah, I think so. Tough game, the last game, a bit of warm-up. But listen, this is the most important one. Yeah, great start. They put us under pressure early part, and then great goals, great play, patient play, and then great finish with Dicker.
It's been a long night for both teams. To what extent do you think maybe the kind of fresher or younger legs maybe in the United team could make a difference?
A little bit. I think Aberdeen as well have got some young legs. Obviously Johnny, Russell Anderson is as fit as they come. But yeah, I think the average age of our team's probably that little bit younger. Me and Ranks are the oldest. But yeah, I think it's definitely had a part to play tonight in the whole tournament.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Craig Conway will be on before too much longer, hoping to play his part in this as well. Dundee United a goal in front. And another of the surprise elements, I guess, of the tournament. You don't expect Russell Anderson to be leading the race for Golden Boot, and well, Paul Dixon is just a goal behind him, so they've both done pretty well, those two.
Who's leading the race?
Russell Anderson.
Was he?
Yeah, he's got 4.
Nice.
John Rankin enjoying an evening free of responsibility to a certain extent as he tries to keep Mission Impossible afloat. with Hamilton making so many off-field headlines. But he's linking it all together here for Dundee United. Danny Swanson, a big player in Scottish Masters 2024, and it is again. Just tiredness taking over there for John Rankin, and quickly the ball is delivered for Lee Miller. Can he finish? Yes, he can. 4 goals on the night for Lee Miller.
Yeah, good player, Lee. It's a great ball for Andy Constein, who's right foot in the side. Brilliant finish, great touch. It's a problem, Rob, when you're trying to keep the ball and you lose it without a shot or some sort of attempt on goal. There's always that chance of a counter-attack with the striker staying in another half. It's so hard to defend against.
Yeah. That was a sore one for Dundee United, but 1-1 and close to 2-1 United. Johnny Hayes with the long ball. Paul Dixon does well to cut it out. Mistake by Paul Gallagher, but gets away with it. Gary Kenneth for Paul Dixon. Now Rankin, will he try the shot? Does. Looked for a moment as it might slither under Joe Lewis, but he got enough on it to keep it out. Meantime, Lee Miller with a flick. Russell Anderson is in.
It's a penalty.
Penalty, surely. Well, he was brave because he knew he was going to get clattered by Gallagher. Paul Gallagher not happy with the decision. There is no VAR, you'll be delighted to know. A penalty for you, Charlie? Yeah.
Paul Gallagher's saying he's been done. He said he's done me, let's have a look at it. Ah, it's a penalty all day long.
Exactly.
Penalty all day long. Russell Anderson looks sharp, doesn't he?
He does. I thought he would have given that one a bypass, to be honest, because he was going to get hit.
Can't see Johnny missing this.
Johnny Hayes with the chance to fire Aberdeen in front, and there was never any doubt about it. 2-1. That's a great pen, isn't it? Great pen.
Yeah, it's a great penalty. I fancied them all day long, Johnny. When you're that close and get that left foot like that, it's a great finish. Great finish for Johnny.
Yeah, that's half-time, and Johnny Hayes must be a contender for player of the tournament. Others in that frame as well, of course, but he's been terrific. That was Paul Dixon spinning and scoring for Dundee United. Back came Lee Miller on the end of Considine's pass to equalise. Joe Lewis saving from John Rankin. And this was the penalty. I think stick-on is probably the phrase. And Johnny Hayes did the rest. And that's what gives us that 2-1 half-time scoreline in the 2025 Scottish Masters final. And looming up alongside Lee Miller was Tyrone with that microphone. Nobody's safe when he's around. Dixon's pass, and pretty team effort in the end. Plenty of time though for Dundee United to get themselves right back into this. Yeah, Considine new to the Aberdeen squad, and he's been a pretty handy acquisition for them, Charlie.
Yeah, Rob, if you can get somebody that's no long retired, like Andy's, I think he's a couple of years maybe, or if that, you've got a chance, because you still get that fitness and that sort of awareness and touch. The longer you go without playing in big pitches, the harder it is. Andy's shown that. He's been a great player in his career, and he's shown every bit of that quality tonight. You naturally lose a bit of legs, but he's not been out the game too long, so still a bit of fitness there.
Robbie Winters with a spin. Out comes Paul Gallagher. Well, we saw Tyrone man marking Lee Miller. Here he is with him now as that battle for the Golden Boot hots up.
Yeah, Lee, it's, I know it's all about winning the final, but in terms of the private battle between yourself and Russell Anderson for the Golden Boot, have you come off to give him a chance to get it?
He subbed me off as well. Can't you believe it? I don't even know how much I've scored, to be honest. I'm just enjoying it. Enjoying running about, kicking the sphere about. It's class. It's good. The boys are doing brilliant, working hard for each other. Hopefully get a goal here.
You're almost there, aren't you?
Almost there, but a long way to go. A long way to go. 4 minutes, well, just under 5 minutes now, but it feels like an eternity.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Right, I don't know how many I've scored tonight. I'm not having that from Lee Miller.
What's that?
He said, I don't know how many I've scored tonight.
Ah, no way, he knows exactly. He's playing for the Golden Boot. I travelled up with him today. Lee's a player I played with, really good player, and he's looked after himself as well. Although he claimed he hadn't been to the gym in a while, which I don't believe. He's been keeping himself fit, you can see that. There's a fit man, John Rankin.
Yeah.
Runs every day.
Yeah, there's not too much.
I travelled back down the roadway, back down to Glasgow with John Rankin last year, and I chopped in a McDonald's and he never touched one bit of it.
That's outrageous. Here's another fit man, Johnny Hayes. Prince Boisben meandering forward. It is again. Holding off Russell Anderson. Looking for an equaliser, Dundee United. Robbie Winters.
There's a guy that's not played for a while, Rob. That's what happens, your legs are like spaghetti, the same. That's how I feel he's pain there. The longer you don't play, the longer your legs tie yourself in knots when you're trying to run with it. Brilliant.
Charlie, I've just been given the responsibility of picking the player of the tournament, so I'm going to need your help. Can we agree that don't go for you?
Aye. Right. Aye, who are we going for here?
Well, I'm thinking Russell Anderson, I'm thinking Paul Dixon, I'm thinking Johnny Hayes.
Oh.
Andy Considine might have come into the frame there as if that had gone in.
Yeah, Johnny Hayes has been brilliant. Constantine's been brilliant. Lee Miller's been brilliant.
You're not helping me here. You're not narrowing it down.
I think it's got to be Lee Miller for me.
And how does he get it over Russell?
Because he scored more goals and...
Oh, they've got the same.
Have they got the same?
Yeah, they've got 4 each.
Well, he gets it over Russell because... I travelled up with him today.
All right, okay. that's as good. Yeah, that's as good reason as any, to be honest. And John Rankin was ruled out because he didn't eat any of the McDonald's. Actually, John Rankin has been really good as well. Can Lee Miller, though, win player of the tournament and top scorer if that's the way it pans out? Well, they didn't need to check the rule book. Anyway, back to the game. 2-1 Dundee, 2-1 Aberdeen.
Lee Miller's back on, by the way.
I think he's just subbed himself back on. Russell Anderson ain't going off, that's for sure. Here's Russell Anderson, but nicked away from him by John Rankin at the final moment as he was thinking about pulling the trigger. We're into the last minute. Aberdeen are almost there again. It's Gary Kenneth. Saved just about by Joe Lewis. You just wondered where that ball was spinning for a moment there.
Dundee United run out of time. Need a goal.
Here's Gary Kenneth again. What a moment that was. The chance to make it 2-2. Still at it, John Rankin. And that's in Rosed. We have our winners. And it's Aberdeen again, doing what they did 12 months ago. Two top teams in the final, and it's hard on Dundee United to be the losers, but Aberdeen had just that little bit extra in the end. Worthy winners, Charlie?
Two really good teams in the final. Aberdeen just deserved it in the end. This man was brilliant, Russell Anderson. The really good teams, as I say, Aberdeen, Russell Anderson, brilliant, Lee Miller, brilliant, Desi Young, brilliant, Johnny Hayes, brilliant. Joe Lewis in goals, what a difference he makes. He did. I found out last year he was training with Man United last season in the build-up to this. So as a kind of training goalkeeper, so it shows here. He was brilliant last year. He was brilliant again this year. Allows him to defend the box and score on the break. So fair play, Aberdeen, well deserved.
Is that another one you're taking through the rule book, whether you're allowed to train with Manchester United in the build-up to the Masters?
Well, Rob, you heard it, training with Man United. They've got a couple of players still playing, so I would just like to see a wee clear up of the rules. We had it clear. We had a team who clearly had been retired for some time. You could see that clear as day. Nah, two good teams deserve to be in the final. Well done, Aberdeen.
And Tyrone is with a couple of the winners.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm joined by Johnny Hayes and Joe Lewis. Johnny, I'll start with you. You got what turned out to be the winning goal.
Yeah, well, it comes from Russell Anderson, running forward. I'm guessing he must be top goal scorer. He was unbelievable, him and Andy. I think they had the wrong positions for 20 years, so Russell makes a great run forward, wins a penalty, and yeah, that's probably the easy part, scoring it.
Joe, the goal scorers always get the headlines, but I mean, you did a terrific night yourself.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Had a bit to do, but that's what you have to step up when needed. But no, the lads put in a real shift. I was surprised by the energy of some of the older boys there. As Johnny said, Andy and Russell getting forward there, they were brilliant. And yeah, we played really well and delighted to retain the title.
A lot of people after last year were perhaps asking, can Aberdeen do it again? And you've answered up.
I actually thought last year Dundee United were probably the strongest team, and they were a bit unlucky. I think this year we've probably shaded it and deserved the win at the end.
Johnny, how does it feel to be a master again? In fact, I mean, the way you played tonight, you look like you could string the boots up and get back playing again.
Oh no, I think I ended up as a centre half tonight. It was enjoyable because I knew if they beat me, obviously, last cap defender, the big man was behind us. No, it was really enjoyable. Obviously, that competitive streak that I talked about earlier takes over, and kind of hanging on in there, relying on Joe last 30-40 seconds. But no matter what you do, you want to win it, and I'm obviously delighted to win it.
Right, guys, well done. Go and get the trophy.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that was the Mutual Appreciation Society between those two, but both outstanding in their way. Aberdeen having gone, of course, a goal down with Paul Dixon. He was another top player on the night. Dundee United in front, but player of the tournament, Lee Miller with the equaliser. That was so important. So was that Joe Lewis got enough behind the shot from Rankin to keep it out. And then it was Russell Anderson winning the penalty, from which Aberdeen won the trophy again. Johnny Hayes, you're not saving those. 2-1 Aberdeen, and now all about picking up the prize. Aberdeen go back to back, and it's a popular outcome in the northeast. Great atmosphere here tonight. and Aberdeen able to do what they did last time out. With a couple of changes in the squad, Andy Considine certainly played his part. Robbie Winters is glad he took a day off from work to play in this, and he is part of a winning Aberdeen team. Rob Wicks of P&J Live with the golden boot, which is going to have to be shared. I wonder, are they going to manage to cut that in two? 4 goals each. Well, we expected that sort of goal-scoring feat from Lee Miller, but a pleasant surprise for Russell Anderson to be delivering that sort of performance at what's generally the wrong end of the pitch for him.
And here to present the player of the tournament awards is Kimberly Morrison from the Aloft Aberdeen Tekka.
So Kimberly Morrison to present the player of the tournament. What, me, he says. Yes, you, Lee Miller. Sharing the golden boot and winning player of the tournament. Russell Anderson might have something to say about that, but there may be discussions to follow in the course of the evening. So Aberdeen dominating the prize list, as you suspected they would. And now it's all about the trophy presentation itself.
And here from Self Competitions, the next main event title sponsor, to present the winning team with the trophy is Graham Long from Self Competitions. The winners, Aberdeen Masters, sponsored by Tesco!
Deja vu, they did it last year and they've done it again. A winner's medal for Andy Considine. Joe Lewis, how many top saves did he make in the course of the night? Johnny Hayes, Robbie Winters, Derek Young, Steve Black of Masters Football handing over the medals. Ken McNaughton is there. It's something else for Lee Miller to be carrying home. He's going to need some assistance, I would have thought. And Russell Anderson last, certainly not least. Russell Anderson rolling back the years in some style tonight. And Aberdeen are Scottish Masters champions again, 2024 and now 2025. Champions in red. And they'll be back next year looking for 3 in a row. Has Lee Miller got a trailer behind his car, I wonder, to take back all his prizes?
This is painful to watch, Rob.
Let's get back to Tyrone.
Russell winning captain for another year. And that looks very much like the golden boot that you've got in your hand as well. I mean, honestly, I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be getting a golden boot award, Russell.
I don't know what to say, actually.
Where have you been hiding that finishing over the years?
I've done that over my career, shouldn't I? I scored more this year than I did last year, and I thought last year was good. So it's a much smaller pitch. It's easier to get to the goal.
How does it feel to have done it again?
It's really good, enjoyable. Clearly, it's much more enjoyable when you're winning, but it's good to see all the players come together again. And yeah, I think the whole event is really well organised, really good crowd, and like I say, it's always nice when you win.
And from the off, right across the team, it was just a terrific night's work, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought we actually played better this year than we did last year. I thought there was a lot more goals this time across all the games, I thought, which hopefully more entertaining for the supporters. And yeah, it was actually really enjoyable to play, most of it anyway.
Russell, well done again.
Thank you.
Yeah, your captain there, Andy Considine, showing that he's rolling back the years, joint golden boot tonight, and also picking up that trophy. Right, how was it for you? I can see the sweat just ready.
It's roasting, Connie, honestly, it's absolutely roasting. No, it was a superb experience, really, really good. You know, I've played with 95% of that squad, so it was great to kind of do it again. Great experience to play against the guys that, you know, I've played up against for the past sort of 20 years as well, so wonderful experience, obviously delighted. Do you know what, the pressure was on.
Was it?
Because they'd obviously won it last year.
Yeah.
So it was always like, you know, come on, we need to keep it going. So getting added into the squad, there was that pressure, but football's full of pressure, but it was amazing, really enjoyed it.
Right, talk to me about the surface, because you were just saying to me off air just that it was a wee bit worse.
It's a bit hard, yes. Yeah, for the old hips and knees, yeah, I would say you feel every operation you've had, that's for sure. But no, really good. It's actually a lot quicker than what you think, but it's those recovery runs on the hard surface. Yeah, it's tough, but it's good.
Yeah, right, okay. We spoke about the captain, Lee Miller as well.
Yep.
They are just popping them in for fun tonight. I don't know, what does it feel like being back with players that you've known for a long time and just sort of seeing that, you know, especially the guys that like yourself that are, you know, keeping yourself fit and not long retired?
It brings back just wonderful memories. You know, we shared some amazing times together. You know, played with Lee when we played in Europe in 2008. You know, and Lee scored goals for fun, regardless what team he was at. And this is literally his venue. You know, he just poaches, lobbing goalkeepers. You know, he's the most relaxed guy as well whenever it comes to football. But no, great group of guys, and they deserve another win. So delighted.
And everyone's going home tonight. Who's getting the trophy?
Who's getting it? Who's got the trophy?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Russell will be sleeping with that tonight.
I bet he is.
Joint goal scorer, unbelievable.
Right, good to see you, Andy. Well done
Connie.
tonight. Congratulations, another victory for Aberdeen. 2 in a row. This was it. This was the moment. Russell Anderson lifting that trophy for the second year in a row. And it's funny listening actually to Andy Considine talking there about the pressure that he felt. Rob McLean's back alongside me, because there's a real mix in terms of how the players approach this one. There's a lot of, you know, it's just for fun, we're just here to sort of reconnect and stuff again. I'm not buying that.
No, not for 1 minute. They mean business, and you saw that in Aberdeen. They thought about it, they planned it. What a performance they got. Well, from the man you've just spoken to, Andy Considine, what an addition he was to the team. And of course, Lee Miller, we expected 4 goals from. Russell Anderson, I'm not so sure. But then he did it last year, didn't he? He scored a few goals last year as well. He was fantastic. And Aberdeen were the better team, and they had to be, because Dundee United were good.
Yeah. Nothing from Joe Lewis. Just slightly disappointed we didn't see more scoring from the keeper.
He's got to do better, to be honest. He's got to keep his goals level up. But I mean, he made some really important saves at really important times. So they all take. It was a good team operation, wasn't it, from them tonight? And yet again, it's another home win, Connie. What a great atmosphere it was.
Yeah, I love this. The fans getting an opportunity to come meet their heroes, and the response here in Aberdeen's been something really special. They've really sort of bought into it.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic night. We've seen some great goals. We saw a bit of skill from Kirk Broadfoot that I don't think I'll ever forget, to be perfectly honest.
Is that your highlight?
It's one.
Thank you so much for that, Rob. Thank you to everyone at home for watching. We'll see you again next time here in the Scottish Masters. Bye-bye.